Alright, so I'm gonna try this with Audacity, see how this goes, if it lines up even. It's looking a little messed up, but I don't think it's cheating that I drove right up the side like that. Right next to Dale Earnhardt. And the Peter Max layout livery, which is odd because this is a 90s car, and I think the Peter Max came out in like 2000. But he still drives like crazy, that's for sure. At this point, I don't know what position I'm in. I knew I gained a lot there, but I wasn't really sure. I don't keep a heads-up display like you're supposed to, so I still think that I'm in like 10th place. I think at this point I'm in 6th or 5th, something like that. Really hard on the brakes there. If you just slam it to the floor, you spin out. They lock up, you can't do anything. They weren't really meant to be used this way, but here I am. Dale Earnhardt drifting there, just about. That's pretty good. Side by side there, I kind of panicked. The AI here seems to just want to pit maneuver you at any chance they get. Number 8 car in front of me. I don't know who that is. I don't think Dale Earnhardt Jr. became a racer until about 2000, somewhere around there, 1999 maybe. I don't even think that was the livery for the 8 car back then. I think it was a Snickers car or something. But I don't know a whole lot about actual NASCAR. I just remember it from when I was a kid. Decent pass though. Number 4 car there, I think, goes a little wide. Yeah, number 4. This mod's kinda crazy. This car wasn't even in it. I had to make the livery myself. It's based off the number 52 Jimmy Means car, around the same time. But I put my number that I usually go with on it, as well as my name, instead of Jimmy Means himself. But hopefully it at least honors him well. It's a good car. I saw one, but it wasn't the same number. I guess a lot of these aren't really, because I don't think Terry Labonte was the number 44 car. At least like he is in this one. I think he was number 5. Dale Earnhardt right on me. He's very fast. I don't know how he hasn't passed me. I'm gonna go for the pass here. Actually pull it off. driving these things is real crazy. There's no traction control, no ABS, nothing. I don't prefer to have those on either. If the car doesn't have it, I don't want it. So having to do all that myself manually is just, it's rough. Especially when you're driving for almost an hour doing qualifying, practicing. Dale Earnhardt right behind me again. I think you only need to lift a little bit just in that corner there. There's really no lift needed. I don't think so. He's right on my bumper at this point. It's only a matter of time. I think I remember him passing me at some point in this lap. Something happens that's coming up. I'm not sure who that is in the red car in front of me. It's a Ford Thunderbird. I don't know every NASCAR driver, so I'm not sure who that's supposed to be. But we're really close right here. It's pretty nice. I always prefer the cars being closer than just me out in the middle of nowhere, like what usually happens, it seems. Little spin happy. That thing is just, when you put the power down, it just wants to go. It doesn't care. And Dale goes right on the inside there. I don't think I saw him too, because, yeah, I remember. I didn't see him at all. He just around, there's no side mirrors, nothing, you can't really see. It's not something I would have seen. Sometimes if I'm unfamiliar with the style or a race, I'll use Hilla Corsa, but I didn't at this time. I didn't even know how much fuel I had, I just kind of guessed and went with it. That's essentially my strategy, is to just try to go with as little as possible gas, but enough to finish. And then I go for this pass here. I'm still not sure what position I'm in too. I don't even realize it, but I'm in second at this point, I do believe. Somehow I think at this point I'm in probably fifth, is what I'm thinking. I'm just thinking that the pack is so far ahead of me that I have no chance. When in reality it's just first is right ahead. You can't see them though, they're really far. Definitely an interesting way to corner theirs. Throttle off and on like that. Dale Earnhardt really catching up. He's just ridiculously fast here. You can kind of see the first position car up ahead. Now we're 2/3 of the way through. So far all is going well. I mean, the car did very well for being a machine that doesn't handle this kind of track very well. I've done some adjustments. You can tell the back end is lower than the rest of the car. You can't actually adjust the front, or I would have, but I lowered the back. I think I made it stiffer in the back, the roll bar, just by a little bit though. Lowered the tire pressure. I don't know if that's a glitch with the tires, they got that white streak around them. It looks weird. You can really hear it though, that thing, these cars sound really nice. Some are louder than the rest for whatever reason, but they do sound pretty good. And there's Dale, he must have made his pass. I'm just being careful at this point, easing it on. I probably don't need to let off there. I can probably take that flat out. It doesn't look like Dale did. He just went straight through. He caught up real fast, especially after his dive bombing me earlier. He is on me now. It's wild. I could see him, yeah, I kind of got on the gas hard there because of that. I was like, what? Madness. He just looks planted there. It's crazy. Now he's definitely in attacking position. He goes for it. I don't really have a good defense. He just goes for it. Out of nowhere. I also didn't see him there either. I was just like, what? He goes for it and he gets it pretty well. I try to keep up with him at this point, but he's just... side by side. You would think that I would be able to get him there on the inside, but he just brakes way later. I'm not sure how he does it. I know I've read some things about the AI having a built-in ABS and traction control, even if your car doesn't have it, which is kind of lame, but I mean, to be able to keep up with something that's got a built-in ABS and traction control is pretty cool. He starts pulling away slowly, but I, at some points, can bring him back. God, that engine is crazy. Oh yeah, the tires were pretty worn, it felt like at this point too. I guess I was pushing really hard. Oh yeah, a little bit of deja vu there. I didn't mean to do that. I did catch up a little bit though. Yeah, this is a race I probably should have had my Corsa on. Close to the end, I try to go for the inside, but he's just far ahead at that point. I was actually right next to him before that. He brakes so much later. During practice, I try to brake at the same points, and it doesn't happen. It's just either lock up or go wide. Car looks so funny because the back end is lower, but that I can't lower the front or I would have. Some of the settings are weird, like, I mean, I guess it is tuned specifically and made to be an oval car for oval tracks. It's just not symmetrical. It's weird. Basically just me and him out in no man's land. He's still so far ahead though. It might not seem like it, but I mean, it feels like he's forever away. So we come into the final lap. I try to pull it all on him. I try to get close as I can to him, but man, he's just, at this point, he just puts it on. He's gone. Almost off the track right there. That's probably a mix of my tires being pretty worn and that last lap jitters, you know. Those curbs can get very slippery right there. During practice, I slipped on those a lot. It was a decent line around that corner. We can still see the car up in position 1 up there. And I still think I'm in like 5th at this point. That's the car that just passed in first place right there, and then it's us. Dale Earnhardt passes second, I get third. I actually finished in third place here. And I still didn't know at this point. But I mean, it was a pretty good race. I feel like it should have been harder. Sometimes I don't like the easy wins. But I mean, third is a good spot. I'm not too mad about it. I don't know why it says Mika Tuominen. I don't know if that's just a name that it's given to it, but that's definitely Dale Earnhardt's car, so I'm not sure. Just 10 years early on the livery. But yeah, the next race is at actually going to take it back to the roots of NASCAR. It's going to be at the Las Vegas Motor Speedway in an actual oval track with the cars, so that's something to look forward to. I've never raced that type of thing before, so we'll see what goes.